Welcome to Class by Psycho. Before we begin, I want you to notice something about this video. There are no flashy visuals, no cuts, no distractions, just you, my voice, and an idea that might change how you see your pain forever. So close your eyes if you want, or just let yourself listen, because today we're not here to be entertained. We're here to understand something real. Let's talk about suffering, the problem. You've been lied to about pain. Society tells you that suffering is the enemy, that you should avoid it, medicate it, scroll past it. We're sold the idea that a good life is a comfortable life, one where nothing hurts, nothing challenges us, and everything feels easy. But here's what nobody tells you. The moments that broke you are the same moments that built you. Think about it. Right now, as you're listening to this, there's probably something in your life that's hard. Maybe it's a relationship that's falling apart. Maybe it's a goal you keep failing at. Maybe it's just this quiet, gnawing feeling that you're not where you're supposed to be. And you've been treating that pain like it's a problem to solve, like it's a glitch in the system. But what if it's not? What if your suffering isn't the obstacle? What if it's the path? The philosopher Nietzsche understood this better than almost anyone. He wrote, "To those human beings who are of any concern to me, I wish suffering, desolation, sickness, ill treatment, indignities. I have no pity for them because I wish them the only thing that can prove today whether one is worth anything or not, that one endures." Harsh words, but true ones. Before we go deeper, if this is resonating with you, do me a favor, hit that like button. It tells me you want more of this real, unfiltered philosophy. And subscribe to Class by Psycho because we're building something here. A place where we don't just consume content. We actually think. We actually grow. All right, let's continue. The insight. Here's the psychological truth that Nietzsche understood. Suffering isn't random. It's information. When something hurts, your psyche is sending you a signal. It's saying, pay attention here. Something needs to change. Something needs to grow. But most people ignore that signal. They numb it with distractions, with substances, with busyness, and that's when suffering becomes meaningless. That's when pain is just pain, empty, pointless, destructive. But when you lean into it, when you ask, what is this trying to teach me? Everything changes. Let me give you an example. Think about heartbreak. When a relationship ends, it's excruciating, but that pain is showing you something. Maybe where you betrayed yourself, maybe what you actually value in a partner, maybe patterns you've been repeating since childhood. Or think about failure. You work towards something and you fall short. That stings. But that sting is data. It's showing you where your strategy was off, where your discipline wavered, where you need to level up. Nietzsche called this amor fati, love of fate. Not just accepting what happens to you, but embracing it. Seeing every hardship as necessary, as something that's sculpting you into who you're meant to become. The people who achieve extraordinary things aren't the ones who avoided suffering. They're the ones who metabolized it, who used it as fuel. Viktor Frankl survived the Nazi concentration camps and wrote, "Man's Search for Meaning." He said that those who survived weren't always the strongest or healthiest. They were the ones who found meaning in their suffering, who saw it as something that could refine them rather than destroy them. The transformation. So here's what I want you to do. Not tomorrow, not someday. Right now, after this video ends. Think about the thing that's been hurting you lately. That situation you've been trying to escape or ignore. And ask yourself 3 questions. First, what is this pain revealing about what I actually want? Sometimes we don't know what matters to us until it's threatened or taken away. Your suffering is pointing at something you value deeply. Second, what part of me needs to grow to handle this? Maybe you need stronger boundaries. Maybe you need more patience. Maybe you need to develop a skill or change a habit. Your pain is showing you the gap between who you are and who you need to become. Third, if I look back on this moment 5 years from now, having grown from it, what will I be grateful it taught me? This question shifts everything. It takes you from victim to student, from why is this happening to me to what is this making possible? Because here's the truth that nobody wants to hear. You don't get to choose whether or not you suffer. Life will break you. It breaks everyone, but you do get to choose what that suffering makes you. Nietzsche wrote, "He who has a why to live can bear almost any how." Your suffering becomes meaningful the moment you decide what you're building with it. Are you using it to become bitter or better? Are you using it to close down or to break open? Are you letting it shrink you or forge you? The people you admire most, the ones with depth, with wisdom, with real strength, they're not lucky. They've just been broken in the right ways. And instead of wasting their pain, they used it. So stop running from what hurts. Stop treating your struggles like enemies. Listen to what they're trying to teach you and then implement it. That's the real work. Thanks for being here in Class by Psycho. If this shifted something in you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And I'll see you in the next one.